What is up, everybody? I'm on a roll for video ideas tonight. So, what I'll be showing off today, if you are maybe not the best PvPer, you want to improve, I'll just be going over some different methods. If I was on Lunar Client, it would be much easier to show you, but we're just going to explain it. So, starting off, something you always want to do is W tap. So, maybe you're asking, how do I do this? Basically, between every hit, you want to lift up on W. So, you can hopefully hear it, where I unclick, and the reason you do this is because they will then take much more KB. But you kind of want to time this so that they're not hitting you when your finger's off W, as then you'll take more KB, and they will have a pretty big advantage on you. So you really want to time it so that it's like, basically, obviously your first one you don't have to do it. Hit them. They hit you, let go, re-press down, hit them again. So you're always getting that max KB ability, but they're not hitting you while your finger's off that button. Because if you're not sprinting, you're going to take more KB, and then they're going to actually be an advantage. So basically, all this game is trying to take the least KB. Oops, we're folding. Some people, if you know they're cheating, it's better just to hold W and run straight at them, just to trade hits, because sometimes it's riskier going for other plays. But what I like to do, if I'm going for kind of a trade, like now I'm not going to let go of W, but every time I can kind of tell I'm taking that KB, you want to hold your sword, basically block. And so if we look here, hopefully I'm not going to be lying to you, we got a blocked hit. Versus his, he had 2, but over a whole fight, the blocked hits add up. And usually, if you're actually like blocking for longer than just this, like this, you're really barely going to block hits. But if you hold it and kind of try and time it and jump, you can actually negate a lot of damage. So this guy's not doing anything. Won't be very interesting. But those are pretty important things. Also, while we're on this PvP topic, jump resetting is like the other big thing. Also kind of tricky to explain without you being able to see when I'm clicking space, but basically right before you hit the ground here, you want to click space so that you instantly jump up. Basically it jumps you at the player, so you're there, you can kind of see it just happen there. You're speeding up into them, thus kind of not taking as much, not really changing your KB, but you're moving forward closer to them. But as you can see there, if you mistime it, they're going to deal more KB to you, and you really don't want that. So that's really something you got to avoid. But like right here, I'm spamming it, not really moving much. So it's really helpful for taking less KB, playing aggressive. Doesn't always benefit you if you're just both trading, like right here, but it is good if you can actually make it into a combo. Here we'll try and use the block hitting technique. This person doesn't seem to really be block hitting, but we'll hit a side pearl. I guess also if you're really into no debuff PvP, using your pearls to your advantage is like the biggest thing. You can really try and just side pearl on people and try and get them to waste potions, because that's really the only way to get an advantage if you don't have a rod or like blocks or something. But whoops. Alright, we gotta dial in here. Let's start using all the techniques possible. There's I guess I'm thinking of everything now. You can hit them a little bit later. What is this called? I don't know. There's some fancy name. Doesn't really matter. I use it very rarely. But you basically time your hits so that you're hitting them slightly after they hit you, and usually you can help kind of get them into a combo, because you're gonna be on the ground while they're in the air. It's kind of hard to time. This person also has 200 ping, so their stuff doesn't always line up with what I'm seeing, but it can always help you kind of get combos. I don't really like it that much because I find good players you giving them the first hit, they're just gonna kind of keep that distance by either W tapping or doing something, and then you kind of lost. So this person's got some nice arms, so, and I'm throwing. But I think that kind of covers most of the stuff for just all around fights. And there we go. I mean, I think they probably had, well, never mind, they suck. We're just him. I don't know what to tell you. If you have any questions, I'll probably put a better explanation in the description. Maybe I won't. Who knows? If you have a question, ask in the comments. Essentially, W tapping, tap W between each hit. Jump resetting, essentially right as you're about to land, or right as you land, click space while you're fighting this person, so make sure they can't hit you, so that you kind of jump forward into the fight. And then timing your block hits so that you're actually blocking the hit, and kind of as you're jumping out of a fight, you want to be blocking. That's kind of the most important stuff. There's also hit selecting. Hit selecting is what it's called, but I don't actually ever use that. That's kind of just fake. That's if you want to main, where is it, boxing or like sumo, and you care about that a lot, you can just do that. But also if you want to win that, just auto click. Genuinely, you'll just win every match. So there you go. If you want to improve that, basically practice those 3 skills and you will be pretty much the best 1.8 player there is. Thank you.